Chapter 9. The pen surrounding me is like a giant tomato sauce can, with me and my orc and goblin fellow prisoners being the tomato sauce, sealed away as the culinary airtight contents. The elven guards are the oppressive communist metal, keeping us locked inside. The metaphor could also be made using any canned product, not just canned tomato sauce, though the exception would be canned tuna fish. There is something very non-tuna fish-esque about our situation, as though the societal and culinary uses of tuna fish have always been an illusion and trick of nature, and will remain as such for all eternity, even long after tuna goes extinct. The more broad wilderness setting in which I find myself looks like painted-on scenery in a lucid dream in the back of a Ford pickup truck no one ever lets me drive. A giant staph infection howls at the evening moon I can also see. Definitely an infection like that everywhere, all around, singing and dancing. The elven guards walk back and forth around the perimeter like the sun and planets orbiting the earth, since Copernicus was a faggot. I think of all the guards as faggots, and Copernicus as the great king of these fucking faggots. Of course, when I say faggot, I mean burning piece of wood, not homosexual. They are like burning pieces of wood, burning in the sunset, knowing not what they think, but only what they do as the night approaches with werewolves. The guards carry various weapons like bows and magical energy beam staffs and axes, but I know that these weapons are really just magical teddy bears that can shoot laser beams out of their mouths. Just as deadly, but a decidedly different class of weapon than whatever they appear to be carrying. There is not seems, just is, and I am, and also appear. I walk up to one of the orcs, who appears particularly hungry and grumpy. "Hello, orc. My name is George Ramirez. I am a human who just got transported here through a portal. I'm from a place called New Jersey. Where are you from, and why are we here, sir?" The orc starts gargling and convulsing in a manner that appears very typical and acceptable for orcs. He looks on the outside exactly like what my mom looks like on the inside, 100%, to the very last, crossed I or dotted T, motherfucker. The orc's physical appearance is exactly the embodiment of my mom's inner beauty. I stare at the soul of Annie Washman Ramirez, the very soul, which is the skin and hair of the orc before me. I have no idea who this orc is on the inside, though. He could have inner beauty that reaches Beyonce's outer beauty. "Grr, v'hoop, ah," snarls the orc. "Me gumfack, me from Bach. Ah, bad elves take me just hungry, want bunny." "Your name is Gumfack?" I ask, just to confirm. "Grr, grr, yes, you man, me Gumfack, brr, hungry, so hungry, grr, ah," Gumfack choppily says, while spitting everywhere and breathing intensely. "Brr, bad elves, me want rape and smash. They make us slave. Orc, human, goblin, you only human here? What human do here? Brr, me like humans. Humans nice. Humans not bad. Me want smash. Eat bad elves and rape them. Rape bad elves. Me no slave. Me free orc. Brr, ka. Wait. We've been kidnapped to become slaves, I ask? But what about the Civil War? An Emancipation Proclamation? What those? Gumfack asks. We can't have this. I won't tolerate a society that enslaves innocent orcs, humans, and goblins. Someone needs to send all these elven slavers to Auschwitz, where they can be killed with poison gas and cremated in ovens. That's exactly what these elves deserve, to suffer the Holocaust and then be ethnically cleansed. All elves should be killed in the universe and sent to Auschwitz, because a select group of elven slavers has kidnapped us at this moment. We should send every elf to Auschwitz. Auschwitz! The glorious theme park of Auschwitz, with roller coasters that crash and send guests to a grave of fire, I say. Like roller coaster tycoon motherfuckers. Brr, okay, mrr, ah, duh, Gumfack says, me no like some elves, not all elves evil, mrr, grr, these elves evil, brr, brr, me no. I don't care. They should all be genocided. I like genocide. and these elves can't keep us here and treat us like cattle. If we all work together, we can break down the walls of this pen, and then attack the slavers, and then form a slave army that overthrows the elven empire. Call me Spartacus from now on, actually. I say in a swirl of regal and passionate fire, like Patrick Henry after 12 too many drinks of gin and tonic. Actually, no, I like my name better. They so strong, snarls Gumfack while flailing his arms around. We trapped, Not quite. If all us poor souls, trapped in this pen, rush one of the walls, we can break down the barrier and stampede and overrun the slavers. Then we'll have an army of angry social justice warriors demanding change in an oppressive society. And our goal will be the extermination of the elves, I say, and then start laughing maniacally. They'll all die. The entire elven race. Exterminated. A whole people dead because I'm angry that these elven slavers have kidnapped me right now. Says Gumfack as he begins to cry in a very animalistic, characteristically orcish way. Me so hungry. Me no, me hungry and sad. I pat Gumfack on the back as he cries and transmit positive, loving, caring energy to him. I transmit to him a tremendous, huge, intense pulse of tender love and care, also known as TLC. I want him to know that I care deeply about him, and that I'll protect him, that I regard him with immense affection and benevolence and sweet empathy. I am only sexually attracted to cranberries and cranberry-related products, but I love Gumfack in that moment, almost romantically. Not quite romantically, but still with powerful mountains of Christmas cards. Love like the salt that's on a pretzel. Love like the way the sky is blue most of the time in Kentucky, but green most of the time in Timbuktu. Love like the way crisp dew forms on honeysuckle grass in the morning, outside a burning building with marijuana, and a giant robot with tangerine rivers and newspaper skies sometimes. Uber is love. The kind of love a man has for Uber, not the app, but the company itself, and all those who have invested money in it from the beginning. Love like potato salad and cold, overpriced persimmon juice. I whisper to him, when the time is ready, I want you to get your revenge. But no, I don't want you to get revenge. I want you to just attack because it's fun. Gumfack does not respond, but starts sobbing and barking. I kiss him on the cheek, and his skin tastes like chicken. Chicken Alfredo, to be exact. Though one could make an argument that it also has tints of chicken tandoori, or even chicken parmesan. Definitely not microwave frozen chicken nuggets, though. Not even close. I climb atop a giant metaphorical podium and speak into metaphorical figurative loudspeakers as I give a glorious speech that will be so charismatic and beautiful that it convinces every poor soul here to escape from their slave pen with me and take over this camp. My fellow people, regardless of race, true dignity lies not in being whisked away like cattle to the slaughter, but rather in engaging in violent, non-consensual actions against those you don't like. If people oppress you, kidnap you, enslave you, put you in concentration camps, or anything like that, it's because they're monsters who don't respect your dignity. The only way to reclaim your dignity, whether you live or die, is to do something violent or non-consensual to them. Consent is the basis of human dignity, deference to another's personal space. These people non-consensually oppress you, so you non-consensually go right back at them. Do all sorts of things to them physically that they don't want done. Follow me to reclaim your glory. Feel deep within you this manic pulse, this malice, this desire to claim the perfection of your being, your right to freedom. Once you've been oppressed, once you've been treated like an animal, you've been wounded. This deep core part of your being and self-respect has been tainted. The only way to reclaim it and become whole. The only way to truly make it clear that you are a fully dignified American proper human goblin orc, etc., with rights and dignity and life worthy of respect. The only way is to, like the Jews of the Warsaw Ghetto, do violent or non-consensual things to them, the oppressors. Did you know the Jews of the Warsaw Ghetto ripped the eyeballs out of Nazis and then forced the Nazis to eat their own eyeballs and then molested the Nazis' kids and sent them on a giant rocket ship headed for the sun? Once you've been oppressed, the only way to be dignified and perfected again is to oppress right back. And that is what we shall do joyfully, as we all rush that one spot of the pen right there and eat the skin of the guard who's right there. Hopefully this guard has a family, and the guard's death causes the wife and child to become depressed and suicidal. Their pain is our pleasure, and it is sweet, no, not sweet, unsweet empathy. Unsweet empathy that allows us to feel that pain. See the movie Django Unchained to understand more of what I'm talking about. Suddenly a tidal wave has formed among us, a rabid, red-eyed tidal wave, which will burst free and commit war crimes like crazy.